Hey everybody, this is Mike, and today I'm going to show you how to create alert objects in a dynamic application in ScienceLogic's SL1 platform. So first thing we need to do is get to the dynamic application page. So from the 814 AP2 view, go over to the menu, click into that. Going to go to System, Manage, Dynamic Applications. And then I like to move the tray out of the way so that I have full field of view here. And in this case, I'm going to alter an existing dynamic application. Please do not do this unless you are absolutely sure you know what you're doing. We'll probably do another video to explain how you can safely update information in the ScienceLogic Power Pack. But when you do an upgrade to a Power Pack and you've made changes to it, there can be some unpredictable behavior. So this is for example purposes only. Generally, when you create alerts, you should do it on dynamic applications that you have written. So with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and wrench into this dynamic application. And this is the AWS billing performance. Now, in this case, what we're collecting are the service name and the total amount that AWS is billing for that service. There are no alert objects associated with this, probably because AWS already has a great service where they will tell you if you're starting to reach a budget. In this case, we want to set that single pane of glass up, and we're going to do it all within SL1. So first thing we want to do is name our policy. It's always good to start with a prefix, in this case, AWS, bill over $5, which is silly. You'd always want to probably have that be higher, but for illustration purposes, we'll set that. Active state will be enabled. Otherwise, you won't have any of these fire off. And the log message will be something straightforward like AWS bill has exceeded $5. We're going to set maintain state to yes, and I'll explain a little bit later why that is important. And now it's time to set up our formula so that this actually goes off. The first thing you do is find the total, which is going to be the information that we need to make this work. We're going to add that in. Now, you can go ahead and grab that and push this R button here, and it puts the result function around that object. I like to get rid of the white space just to keep things nice and clean. And we're going to say when the result of O_6907, which is total, is greater than 5, that is when this alert will fire. Then we go ahead and hit save. And we can see that now we have an alert object. We're going to create the opposite version of this so that we can do some other things with this in another video. So I'm going to go ahead and reset so that we have a nice fresh view. And this one will be AWS bill below $5. In this case, AWS bill has returned below $5. Again, make sure your active state is set to enabled. I've forgotten to do that in the past, and then I wonder why isn't my alerter working, and I go crazy trying to figure out the code when really it was just that one little drop down there. We don't need to maintain state on that one. And in this case, again, we add our collection object, highlight it, wrap it in results, get rid of the white space. You can also feel free to type this out if you'd like. And the opposite will be less than 5. So here we go. Now, one more important thing to do on this type of alert, we want to also make sure this only goes off if we have a bill over $5 already active. So we're going to type and active A_2599. Otherwise, this will always be going off at the beginning of the month until your service exceeds $5. So that's very important, and that's the reason why we had maintain state in the previous alert, so that we could use this active function.